Good morning. So, good news on Tommy Robinson. Now the reporting as restrictions have been lifted. Also, good news that the campaign to get him freed, a campaign to ask Theresa May to release him, is approaching 500,000 people. 500,000 people have signed the petition. So I think what happens with this, they've got to discuss it in Parliament if it gets over 500,000. Whether they will do that quickly, I don't know. But I touched upon it yesterday. Because of one man who put a bacon sandwich outside a mosque was killed in prison after 3 days. Tommy Robinson, or Mr. Lennon as his real name is, obviously is a higher target, is more well known, and he has upset a lot more people because he stopped a lot of Pakistani men getting their jollies off or getting their sex and being caught and put on trial and being brought to justice. So he is a lot. Is a lot of a higher target. So it has been shown that they will kill and attack their enemies in prison, these peace-loving Muslims. And the precedent has been set many times where a judge has set free or suspended a sentence for paedophiles, for people that have embezzled money, well-heeled people from a certain class, because they would not last long in prison. And not by lasting long, I am talking about not being killed in prison. I'm talking about being attacked in prison or being hurt in prison, or it being a very tough time in prison for them. So it's not like they're going to get killed. They might kill themselves, and this is the worry why the judges did this. And it has been done more than once, in fact many times in my memory. That's not saying I'm making my memory up. I'm saying it has happened. It's what these cases have of course appeared in the newspapers. So having said that, there is a precedent for Mr. Lennon or Tommy Robinson, our hero's name, to be released. And one reason why he may not be released is because the government hate popular people. For example, when Richard Branson wanted to run the National Lottery at no profit to help more money go to better causes, they didn't want him to become a national hero. So what they did, they give it to their friends with connections in the government. And there was at least one cabinet member's wife that was put onto the board of the National Lottery. So it's you scratch my back and I'll fucking commit bribery or whatever. Sorry for the misuse of words there. And same with Tommy Robinson. If you look at now the people in Britain, the politicians, I cannot think of one fucking person I would vote for. They bend. This is the only time they will not bend to the will of the masses, the will of the majority. If you get one or two people that complaining about this or that, they will bend to it. They will change laws because they don't want to seem unpopular. But when it's with someone that is really popular, they're not going to bow down to him because they know he could be a threat in the future. Just look at how fucking Boris Johnson, fucking Theresa May, Amber Heard, on the other side of the party, the leader Jeremy Corbyn, balls. Thankfully, he was kicked out. If you took a sorry, I'm getting it's too early for me. If you took a poll who they would like to see running the country, Tommy Robinson would come very high, because he's the only fucking politician with balls. And I call him a politician because he started the EDF, the English Defence Force, and he wanted to. And of course, any party that starts up is going to get kicked. Is going to get kicked down. For example, the Green Party, because the status quo don't want any new fucking parties. 2 is enough for them. They just take turns. And so, Tommy Robinson, he started the EDL, the English Defence League, and he tried to keep it clean. And this is why he left the EDF, because he couldn't control it, because some of the idiots in the EDL kept on bringing in fucking dodgy people. And he knew it wasn't a goer if they kept on bringing in dodgy people with dodgy pasts, with Nazi sympathies. So he realised that he couldn't do it. So he had to do it on his own and became a journalist. So I think, yes, we should free Theresa May. I don't even know if that's in her power, but probably is. And but I don't see it happening unless there's a threat of fucking widespread rioting. And you can see in the faces of these people on the streets, they're ready for something. So, if you haven't already, I think there's a link on my previous video yesterday. There's a link to the petition, but like I say, it will be done soon in any way. So thanks for watching my videos. I apologise for saying yesterday Asian rapists, when indeed the majority of the rapists and groomers were from Pakistan. So I apologise to the other people I maligned with that Asian comment. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.